Monkey mind, monkey mind, monkey mind. Secrets to activate your mind energy. The most important topic for you, me, and everybody else. Because monkey mind bothers one and all. Be wise to realize the challenges of dealing with your monkey mind. From today, from now, learn to channelize, to improvise, to harmonize, and maximize your life, your career, your relationships, or business. For your inner mind is your winner mind. This is Srinidhi Krishna, here presenting you the secret signs of silence to grow your mind energy, the me inside you. The mind energy is nothing but me. Your inner mind is your winner mind. Monkey mind challenges you every day. It challenges you from many, many angles. It's a clouds, it's a cloudy mind. It's a blaming mind. It's an angry mind. It's impermanence, but it's trying to hold on to things. It's full of complaints, rubbish, right? Spontaneity. It's an antidote to awareness, complexity. Oh, it complicates things, the monkey mind. It is worried about the past. It is looking for happiness everywhere. It is analyzing, overanalyzing, and struggling, assuming things and unwanted attachments to emotions, expectations, wants, wishes, needs. There is no greater confusion in one's mind than to deal with the monkey mind itself. That's why our human mind is a busy hub of multitude of activities, so many things going on in your mind. Let's look at the power of the mind is 2 thoughts per second. In 1 second, you can have 2 thoughts. In a day, we have 24 hours multiplied by 60 minutes and 60 seconds. That gives you 86,400 seconds. Now you multiply 86,400 seconds by 2 thoughts. That gives you a whopping 172,800 thoughts per day. Even on a conservative estimate, it will be 50 to 60,000 thoughts per day. That's almost 1/3 of 172,800. Hence the confusion, hence the stress, hence the worry, hence the negativity, and hence the anxiety. All these adds up to psychosomatic challenges and our bodies become diseased. Psycho means mind and soma means body. The only solution is to reduce. The only solution, my dear friends, is to reduce the number of thoughts so that you can gain control over your mind. To calm the agitated mind, one must minimize the birth and death of thoughts. Too many thoughts coming in. So how do I reduce it? How do I minimize it? That becomes the key. Mind, you'll agree, is like a busy bee. Since our mind is like a busy bee, it is pointless to try to control it. So don't try to control it. Our body and mind are controlled by the 5 sense organs, the 5 gates, we call it, to the mind. The tongue, it gives you a good or bad taste. The nose gives you a good or bad smell. The eyes gives you good or bad sights. The ears give you the good or bad sounds. And of course, the hands, good or bad touch or feel. So that means each of these senses are sending either positive messages or negative messages. These sense organs, the 5 gates, create either a positive or a negative experience in different situations that we go through in life and with different people based on whether they are stored as a good memory or as a bad memory by the five sense organs. You will agree? Our life experiences are nothing but sensory experience. So that means through these five gates or the five sensory organs, we actually experience life depending on we have tasted something good or something bad, we have touched something good or something bad, we have seen something good or we have heard something good or something bad. It goes on. We live our life with the help of these five senses. Our happiness, our stress in life is based on how we experience life through the five senses. All sensory experiences are temporary. My dear friends. All sensory experiences are temporary, and so are our joys and sorrows. But the unfortunate thing is that we tend to develop habits of using the senses the wrong way. Unknowingly and unintentionally, we use our senses to pick up more and more negative experiences and hence end up struggling in our life, in our relationships, or in our careers. To find joy, to find peace and overcome the stress and pain, one needs to learn to go beyond the five senses, the five gates to your mind. So, let's start the first step. Just watch the eyeball, your own eyes. The eyeball, the middle of your eyes is the eyeball. So, watch the eyeball. Being amongst the senses, one can never find permanent peace, happiness, or joy. If you experience sleepless nights, please notice your eyeball. The eyeball will be looking downwards. Mind you, it is looking downwards. All you do is to shift the eyeball up and keep looking up. Look up beyond the five senses, above the eyebrows. When you look at the eyebrow and beyond, all the sense organs are below the eyebrow level. If you look at it, if you draw a line around your eyebrow, none of your sense organs are above that. They're all below. The ears, the nose, the eyes, the hands, as well as the tongue. They're all below. Look at the forehead or the crown of the head. By doing so, you have effectively disconnected from the five senses. That is why don't be amongst the five senses. Go beyond the five senses. How do you go beyond the five senses? Look up. Look up, my dear. You begin to experience silence now. When you start looking up, because you're slowly disconnecting, detaching yourself from the five senses, the five gates of messengers to your mind, since you're disconnecting, you're closing those gates. What are you doing? You are experiencing silence. Go beyond the five senses to feel the silence within. To go beyond the five senses, all that you do is to learn to look up, look up, look up and above. The more you look up and hold your focus up and above, the better. The disconnection with the five sensory gates are better. It's a key step in silencing your monkey mind. You can do this anywhere, and you can do it anytime. Just practice looking up. Just practice looking up. Make a conscious attempt to look up. Look up at the sky. Look at the tip of the tall trees. Look at top of the buildings. Look at high point in the ceiling or any point high and above. Look up is your pathway to meditative power. Look up now within the mind. Now look up within your own mind with your eyes closed, gently closed. Beyond the senses, middle of the forehead or the middle of the crown of your head, You experience peace. You experience silence as you experience gentle rearrangement of your brain cells. You can stay there as long as you wish, with your eyes closed, looking up from within your own mind. It's pure bliss. You're already in meditative silence. Your journey of peace has begun. Go beyond the five senses and disconnect from the sensory perceptions. Just look up, and look up. Practice it again and again and again. You will notice empty spaces from within. The formation starts. Empty spaces. Your journey to peace has begun with these empty spaces. Continue the practice of looking up higher and higher into the mind space with your closed eyes. You're now in silence, in deep meditation. You will connect with the cosmic consciousness, the cosmic awareness. Practice it more and more until you merge from within, from the inside. Dear friends, your body and mind are just tools. It is an exhilarating experience. You are in a state of equanimity, a state of purity of body, mind, and spirit. You are in a meditative state of mind. The idea is to be in the middle of everything and still be detached emotionally from the consequences of day-to-day happenings. You're there, but yet not there. Your body and mind are just two tools given to you. They are tools, my dear friend. They are tools. Your body and mind are tools. They are not you. You are the spirit. You are pure energy. You are pure energy. You are energy. You have no birth and no death. Body and mind are temporary. They die, but you are permanent. You are the transforming energy. You move from one to yet another. Please remember the signs. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed. You are that indestructible energy. Be fearless, because nobody can destroy you. And be bold enough to find yourself, your real you, in the silence of your mind. It's time to discover the real you. To attain freedom from the cycle of births and deaths, the only way is to gain freedom from the birth and death of your thoughts. Just go beyond the mind space by looking up, and above. Don't get involved. Don't get involved in thought building, but be a silent spectator within your own mind. Sit in the podium and observe what's happening, the thought building. Thoughts begin to vanish in every practice. You are in meditation now. Continue to discover the real you, pure energy, joyfully peaceful. I live in peace. My thoughts are peaceful. Your mind is a bundle of energy. Your mind has so much energy that you can achieve almost anything you wish to. But most people are not aware of the reservoir of the energy that they possess within their mind. They also may not know how to draw on it or how to use it for their own good. Dear friends, it is your birthright. It is your birthright to be happy, and it is your birthright to enjoy all that the world has to offer. But you need to wake up the power within your own mind. You deserve to enjoy the best of health and best of wealth. But learn to silence your mind and benefit all the way to peace, to progress, and prosperity. I can end this with some powerful quotations from great spiritual masters. Here is one from Lao Tzu. Silence is a source of great strength. That's why we're talking about the secret signs of silence to grow your mind energy. Rumi says, listen to silence. Listen to silence. It has so much to say and not to be undone. Here is a wonderful thought from Ramana Maharshi. Silence is truth. Silence is bliss. Silence is peace. And silence is the self. Dear friends, this is the secret of life. Life is all about silence. Only in silence you see God. Only in silence you see yourself. Like and share this video to benefit your friends and family the world over. Silence to you. Peace to you.